Alright, now see, there's some deep shit right here, alright? Some real deep shit. I've been trying to tell y'all about this shit for a minute now. But this shit is out here, man. What the fuck? What the fuck y'all niggas been tuning into is the question. Okay? Yeah, if you on my channel, I know you got it locked. If you listening to this, you got it locked. So I ain't worried about the ones that's with me, with the most heightened. We out here. So the North American Man Boy Love Association. God damn. God damn. See? So you out here riding with the BLM, the Black Lives Matter movement, all that bullshit. Okay? So NAMBLA's largest contributor is George Soros. The libertarian supports an age of consent reform. An age of consent reform. Do you know? Okay? Please educate yourself on it. If you don't know what age of consent is, we're gonna get into that too, okay? All this shit is tied together. They want to lower the age where it's okay to have sex with children. Children, okay? Their slogan is sex before 8, before it's too late. If I'm not mistaken, okay? The voice of the North American Man Boy Love Association. Now, this is some shit, some foul shit that I've been trying to teach y'all about and tell y'all how far back this shit goes. Okay, been trying to tell you how far back this shit goes. All right, I might have to do a separate video on this, part two or some shit. Well, we already in. What part is this? I already did part 3 on stop transforming children. Nah, look at this shit. Okay, North American Man Boy Love Association. So let's look at this shit. Alright. The North American Man Boy Love Association, NAMBLA, is a pedophilia and pedestry advocacy organization in the United States. So we know what pedophilia is, right? Pedophilia is the psychiatric disorder. They're calling it a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or older adolescent experiences a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to prepubescent children, which basically means they haven't went through puberty yet and all that shit, you know. Although girls typically begin the process of puberty between the age of 10 or 11 and boys 11 to 12, criteria for pedophilia extend to the cutoff point. Okay. So we know what pedophilia is. But check this shit out, alright? Okay. Pedestry is a sexual relationship between an adult man and a pubescent or adolescent boy. The term pedestry is primarily used to refer to historical practices of certain cultures, particularly ancient Greece and ancient Rome. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. This is an ancient Greco-Roman practice. They've been doing this shit for hundreds of years, okay? Hundreds of years. This shit, that's why they're trying to slowly incorporate it into normality and the norm of society, because this shit has been going on. The people who run society have been doing this shit, okay? In most countries today, the local age of consent determines whether a person is considered legally competent to consent to sexual acts and whether such contact is child sex abuse or statutory rape. An adult engaging in sexual activity with a minor may be considered abusive by medical authorities for a variety of reasons, including the age of the minor, the likelihood of the minor developing one or more mental disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, physical injury to the minor, and the minor's propensity for further victimization in adulthood. Okay? But check this shit out, alright? This shit gets deeper right here, bro. Pay attention because I've been trying to tell you this shit goes back. This shit ain't fucking just happening. They've been grooming children and growing them up for these things for hundreds of years, and it's a Greco-Roman culturalistic trait. Okay, this is embedded all throughout Greco-Roman culture. Pedestry derives from the combination of the Greek stem for boy or child with also the Greek for lover. So boy or child lover. Late Latin pedestry was borrowed in the 16th century. Okay, that's 1500s. That is not even that long ago, but it's still a couple hundred years ago. Okay, it's still hundreds of years ago. Directly from Plato's classic Greek in the Symposium, Latin transliterates the word first appears in the English language during the Renaissance. Okay, as pedestry, Samuel Purchas in the sense of sexual relations between men and boys. Why the fuck would there be a word for sexual relations between men and boys? Why would that even be a word for that? Unless motherfuckers is doing some weird ass shit. They don't make words for things that don't exist, okay? Let's just get that out there. If you didn't already know that. They don't make words for things that are not happening. Just like when you see a law, they don't make laws for things that don't happen. Okay? So if you see a law for something that prevents people from doing something, it's preventing people from doing something that has already occurred. Alright, let's just get that shit out there. Now, the Oxford English Dictionary defines it as homosexual relations between a man and boy. Homosexual anal intercourse, usually with a boy or younger man as the passive partner. Come on, man. And it gets deeper. Pause. Okay? Pause. We gotta pause that. We gotta pause everything now. We pausing everything going forward for sure. Pedestry. Okay? In the ancient Greece was a socially acknowledged romantic relationship between an adult male, okay, and a younger male. The adult male, the erestes, and the younger male, the eromenos. Usually in his teens, okay? It was characteristic of the archaic and classical periods. The influence of pedestry on the Greek culture of these periods was so pervasive that it has been called the principal cultural model for free relationships between citizens. Okay? Look at this. The principal cultural model for free relationships between citizens. That's how sick these motherfuckers are. That's how deep this shit is embedded into their culture. That's how far back this shit goes and ties into every core belief and value that these people have grown and bred and groomed themselves with. Okay? Now, I'm not done though, because this is where the shit gets deep. Pause. Some scholars locate its origin in institution ritual, particularly rites of passage on Crete. where it was associated with entrance into military life and religion of Zeus. Okay, military life and religion. With associated with entrance into military life and religion. Okay, so you have this shit going back. This shit goes into fraternities, it goes into military, it goes into religion, politics, all this shit. Okay, these people been doing this shit, and the people that are in these powerful positions have been passing these type of beliefs on to their offspring. Okay, this is some fucking deep ass shit. This is some sick shit that these motherfuckers been doing for a long ass time. You think this fucking sex child trafficking rings just popped up out of nowhere? Hell the fuck no. These motherfuckers been doing this shit, and it's not just no fucking Epstein and Weinstein and Clinton. All these motherfuckers are in this shit. This shit goes deep. This shit goes deep. And we got the Germans, which I tell y'all, all this shit ties back to the Germans, yo. All this shit ties back. I tell you, the Holocaust, the Queen is German. The motherfucking people who are running these goddamn industries today are Jews from Eastern Eastern Europe, Ashkenazi, the land of Ashkenaz. That shit goes back, yo. So when you do your research, all this shit is gonna click. Alright? Now, the Germans were known for walking around with little boys that they used for sex. Now, y'all I'm gonna make another video about that later on, but this is how deep this shit is, pause, and how far back this shit goes. So, wake the fuck up. Know who the fuck you talking to. Know what you're watching. Know what you're looking at. Alright? The Pizzagate ain't just about motherfuckers coming in bringing kids under a fucking pizza place and putting them in the basement. Nah. This is code words used for pizza and other things for little boys and little girls. Do your fucking research. I'll make a video about it, but my videos can be more deep, the more understanding that everybody has. Okay, something I gotta take. That's why I gotta do so many parts, because I gotta introduce most motherfuckers to just the outside of what's going on before you can even see what's going on in the inside. Okay, now most motherfuckers though that watch my shit on channel, I don't gotta worry about this shit with it, cause motherfucker that turn on this video and listen to it all the way through, the motherfuckers is heightened. Alright, the motherfuckers have a heightened sense that is searching for knowledge and wants to know the fucking truth and wants to know the real, uncut, raw story of what the fuck is happening out there, and none of that bullshit. We ain't gonna be misled. Alright, you follow the most heightened, you won't be misled. Alright, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers just pay attention, and you will see what the fuck is going on with these motherfuckers out here. It's very easy to track, but most motherfucking heightened.